And we hear first on this issue from the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, Maryland Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger. Congressman, I want to fill in some of the details here. Did your investigation find specific evidence that these companies have engaged in spying or espionage, or is it more that they might do something in the future?
No, our investigation, which started a year ago, a bipartisan investigation, we looked at the connection between these two major companies, and we also looked at their connection to the Chinese government. I personally met with the chairman of Huawei, the founder of Huawei in Hong Kong, and questioned him, and also representatives from ZTE. We asked them hard questions, and they refused to give us specific answers. Our concern really was a national security concern, but it's also a concern about competition. You know, we do not want the Chinese government to have the ability to spy on Americans who might be Huawei or ZTE customers. We do not want them to be able to spy on our businesses.
Is it the lack of evidence? I mean, the lack of them being clear with you, or is there evidence that they might do something?
We also have evidence. We have evidence that the Chinese government have been doing it. As far as Huawei is concerned, we have gotten a lot of data and information about Huawei, but most of our concern is the relationship between their government.
Now, you heard that the company pushed back pretty hard after this report came out, and they accused this, they said, little more than an exercise in China bashing.
Well, the first thing, we're not masquerading at all national security to do any Chinese bashing. That's not what we do as Americans. My message, basically, and my message to the chairman of Huawei was that if you want to do business in the United States, first thing you do is disclose information that we need, including your financial information. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask, you're planning to take this further. You're taking this to the Justice Department for further action?
What we do in intelligence is that we collect information and analyze the information. And if we find any criminal act whatsoever, we turn it over to the Justice Department. And that's the classified part of our report. There's a lot that we cannot say because we're the intelligence community. But let me say this, too. We want to make sure that we notify our citizens and our businesses in this country about a possible threat before the threat actually occurs. We don't want to react after the fact, like 9/11, like other issues. This cyber threat is real, not only with China, but with terrorists and other individuals who can attack our country. And that's why, by the way, our committee also has a cyber bill that passed that allows our intelligence community to give information about this negative and these attacks coming into our country to our providers like AT&T and Verizon and Qwest and Comcast and those providers who really were their customers, the people in the United States.
All right, Congressman Dutch Ruppersberger, thanks so much.
Got it.
And now